Hi, my name is Teacher Nerissa and welcome to the Artist's Hub. For over 20 years of experience in training my pupils in acting and public speaking, one of the biggest monsters that I need to combat is stage fright. Within the process of training, it is very vital for the coach or the teacher to dig up what is the source or the sources of performance anxiety of her student. But before we jump into that, let's define first what is stage fright. Since performance anxiety is largely related to fear, let's get to know the sources of stage fright. Memories can be passed down from generations to generations through DNA, and it has an underlying cause of phobia. So if your grandparents or parents were able to experience such a trauma, it is most likely that you will get one. So since it's genetics na mamana siya, there is a big possibility na kung ang nanay mo o lola mo is nervyosa, nervyosa ka rin. So there are two traits that are possible, the cause of stage fright. Number one is being shy, and number two is being an introvert. Well, somehow these two traits are somehow the same, because shyness, which is related to being an introvert, nahihiya ka. You're somehow scared to be with other people. Same as with an introvert. Introvert, actually, they're not scared. They're just enjoying being alone. And it's not necessarily when you're an introvert, you are shy. There are introverts that are not really shy. They're just, they're not somehow they're antisocial. They spend most of the time alone. That's why with these two traits, there is that huge possibility that it is the cause of performance anxiety. Is closely related to phobias and traumas. So it is subjected to fear, and unidentified fear. So there's a huge tendency that it would trigger every performances or even before performances. Well, this is very common. This really happens, especially for the kids in high school and elementary, where parents have too much expectations to them. So there's a tendency of the child to have that certain fear every performance na baka ma-fail. Every time they fail, they feel the negative vibes within them, and they will definitely carry it on the stage or during the performances. And this one is the contrast to the other one, which is yung family man or parents na walang believe, they don't believe in the capacity of their child. So there's a tendency na may insecure sila. They will have that self-doubt, malalaw yung self-esteem nila, and they would, there's a tendency na kakabahan every performances. And meron namang ditong personality na tinatawag natin perfectionist, that they have this fear of failure. Ayaw nilang magkamali. So the more that you think of that, the more na kakabahan ka, lalakas yung kaba na nararamdaman mo. So there's a tendency na magkakamali ka talaga. So yung tendency niyan is you will be overthinking about humiliations or whatever that people may think about your performance, about you, and everything. And this will surely knock your performances down. Lack of practice, walang preparation. So kung hindi ka prepared, pag tungtong mo sa stage, of course, alam mo magkakamali ka. So that's it. So I do really hope that you will be able to identify your own source or sources of stage fright for you to help yourself or with the help of your acting coach para ma-overcome mo yan to have a very good performances. And before I end this video, I just want to share my personal account on this because nakatulong talaga sa akin para ma-overcome ko yung stage fright ko. So, for you to be able to know what is my stage fright, o paano ko to na-overcome, dalawa sa sources na na-identify ko, which is the number 2, the personality traits, which is during my college and high school days, I used to be shy and introvert. And actually, being an introvert until now, introvert pa rin ako. Pero yung shyness at least na-lessen na siya. And the other one is I have psychological disorder. Meron po ako syempre, sa buhay may mga traumas tayo, mga phobias sa buhay na ito yung minsan humahatak sa akin pa ba. It's pulling me down every time I perform. Believe it or not, I have these unpleasant experiences where I cried in the classroom when my teacher asked me to be in front and speak up. I cried because of too much fear. So doon ko na-realize na I don't want to be that way forever. I want to fight over whatever fear that I have within. So I worked it up. So the shy girl became a teacher, a trainer, and a performer. That's why I consider this passion as my purpose, as my mission. Kasi for almost 20 years na pagtuturo ko sa mga bata, I was able to, help very shy, like me, yung mga bata na pull out ko sila sa kanilang shell and they became a better person, better performer. So I do hope that you enjoy, and at the same time, marami po kayo natutunan for this video. And so see you next time for our next topics. So take heart, take courage, and follow your dreams. Bye.